All right, so today we're diving headfirst into the world of digital activism. We're going to look at how clicks, causes, and, well, the consequences are completely changing the game for social movements. You've probably asked yourself this, right? Scrolling through your phone. Can a hashtag really change the world? You see something trending, a viral video, a call to action. But does it actually do anything? That's what we're here to figure out. Okay, so first things first. To really get what's happening now, we've got to understand the huge shift that's taken place. We've moved from an era of picket signs and marches to a time where a single social media post can spark a global conversation. From protest to post. So what exactly is digital activism? Well, based on Dr. Samreen Faisal's work, it's not just random clicking. It's the strategic use of all these digital tools we have, our phones, social media, to influence what people think, to organize real-world actions, and ultimately to build up collective power. The key word here is strategic. It's all about intent. And to see just how big of a deal this is, let's put the old way right next to the new way. The difference is pretty stark. Okay, look at this. The big difference here is speed and control. Think about it. Pre-digital movements, they were slow, they took a ton of resources, and they were pretty much at the mercy of gatekeepers, the big news networks and governments who decided what got seen. But now, digital activism is instant, it's cheap, and crucially, it completely sidesteps those old gatekeepers. That's a massive shift in who holds the power. All right, so what exactly is in this new digital toolkit? What are the weapons of choice for mobilizing people in the 21st century? The one you definitely know is the hashtag. I mean, it seems so simple, right? But it's an incredibly powerful tool. Just think about hashtag #MeToo or hashtag Black Lives Matter. These weren't just catchy phrases. They became these digital rallying cries, these anchors that connected millions of individual, personal stories into one massive global narrative. But it's way more than just hashtags. The toolkit is huge now. We're talking online petitions that can get millions of signatures in a day. People live streaming protests right from the middle of the action, viral videos that spread a message like wildfire, crowdfunding to pay for legal aid or supplies, even digital boycotts to hit corporations where it hurts. It's a whole ecosystem of tactics. So, why does this work so well? What's the secret sauce? This quote really nails it. It taps into this idea of connective action. Basically, modern movements don't need some big formal leader telling everyone what to do. People jump in because they see something that clicks with their personal identity, with their own values. And sharing it, it's easy. It's a low-effort, low-risk way to say, this is who I am and this is what I believe. And this isn't just theory. We've seen it play out in huge ways. Back in 2011, during the Arab Spring, Facebook and Twitter were absolutely central to getting millions of people onto the streets. Then in 2013, a hashtag Black Lives Matter, ignited a global movement against police brutality that's still going strong. And in 2017, hashtag #MeToo just shattered the silence around systemic harassment, giving a voice to so many people who had been silenced. But, and this is a really big but, it's not all sunshine and roses. This new digital world has two very different sides to it. There's incredible promise, for sure, but there's also some serious peril. So let's start with the good stuff. The promise here is just huge. Information can literally spread across the planet in seconds. Anyone with a phone can join in, which is incredible for democratizing these movements. You can bypass government censorship, get your story out there directly, and you can build these amazing global communities, connecting with people who care about the same things you do, no matter where they live. Okay, but then there's the flip side, the dark side. The very same tools that help activists organize, well, they help governments conduct surveillance too. Misinformation and straight-up lies can spread just as fast, if not faster, than the truth, and that can poison a movement or even lead to real-world violence. And this is a big one, the platforms themselves. Their algorithms are built to keep you hooked, which means they often push the most emotional, the most polarizing stuff to the top. That's not always what's best for a cause. And that brings us to this big critique you've probably heard of, slacktivism. You know what this is. It's that easy, low-effort click. Liking a post, sharing a story. It feels like you're participating, like you're doing something, but it comes with basically zero real-world risk or effort. So the big question is, does this actually help a cause? Or does it just let us off the hook, making us feel good without actually doing good? And for the people who go beyond just a click, the risks are very real. And they are not spread out evenly. Far from it. As you can see here, women often face just a staggering amount of online harassment. Minorities are frequently the targets of hate speech and organized misinformation campaigns. And of course, the actual activists on the ground, they know their every digital move is likely being watched. So that idea of low-risk participation, well, that's a privilege not everyone has. Which brings us to the big final question. Looking at all this, the good, the bad, the complicated, where do we go from here? What does the future of activism even look like? So when you boil it all down, here's the fundamental tension. The power to organize, to speak out, to connect, it's literally in all of our hands now. It's in our pockets. But, and this is key, that power is not pure. It's filtered, it's shaped, it's even controlled by the very platforms and the algorithms that we rely on to use it. And that leaves us with one last kind of chilling question to think about. In this new world of digital activism, where our attention is the product and outrage often gets the most clicks, do our human intentions, our causes, even stand a chance? Or, at the end of the day, does the algorithm get the final say?